Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to SK Academy of Mathematics. Today, let us learn how to solve the problem on Newton's general or Newton divided difference formula. Here, what is the difference between Newton divided difference? Because in each and every problem, when it comes to the previous, that is Newton's backward and forward. In Newton backward and forward, each and every interval, for example, in the x interval, whatever they have given the value, it will have the some common interval. That means we have equal interval. That means there will be a common interval between the given points. When it comes to the divided difference, there will be unequal interval. For example, each and every problem cannot have equal interval. Some problem will have unequal interval. On that time, which problem we are going to suppose to solve by using Newton's divided difference condition. Got the point? When the interval are same, we are going to use Newton's backward or forward. When the interval are unequal, we are going to suppose to solve the problem on Newton's divided difference condition. This is the standard condition. Next, considering this unequal interval, we are going to represent first divided difference, second divided difference, and third divided difference. Considering those values, I am going to represent the formula for Newton's divided difference, and then we are going to represent the solution. How and how to find? Now let us see. First, before representing, we are supposed to understand the concept. That is, first I need to construct the interpolating polynomial. What does this polynomial represent? I need to represent a equation form or the function with respect to x, so that I can represent any value and I can represent the solution with respect to y. Polynomial equation, always remember, if you get any polynomial function or equation, we are supposed to represent the function with respect to x. How? Now let us see. First, let us represent the solution. Divided difference table, we construct divided difference table. Okay, that is, x represent x naught equal to 2, x1 equal to 4, x2 which is equal to 5, x3 which is equal to 6, x4 which is equal to 8, x5 which is equal to 10. See, x0, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5. Done. Now let us go with the f. F of x is also known as y. Done. That is f of x0 which is equal to 10, f of x1 which is equal to 96, f of x2 which is equal to 196, f of x3 which is equal to 350, f of x4 which is equal to 868, f of x5 which is equal to 1746. We have represented the given interval. See here, 2 to 4, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10. There is no common equal interval. See, this is unequal interval. So we are going to consider divided difference. After corresponding to this value, this is the functional value. That is f of x naught. Okay, done. Considering this value, I am going to first represent the Newton's first divided difference. First, let us represent first divided difference. dd represent divided difference. For this, what we are going to suppose to do, we are going to represent the formula, that is f of x naught comma x1 which is equal to f of x1 minus f of x naught divided by x1 minus x naught. Okay, done. What does it represent? This minus this, that is 96 minus 10 divided by x1, we have 4 minus 2. Use the calculator so that you will get this solution. That is 96, okay, use numerator denominator, 96 minus 10 divided by 4 minus 2, you get 43. We get 43. Now similarly, f of x1 comma x2 which is equal to f of x2 minus f of x1 whole divided by x2 minus x1, that is which 196 minus 96, that is 196 minus 96 divided by x2 we have 5 minus 4. See 196 100 divided by 1, that is 100. Now let us go with the next f of x2 comma x3, which is equal to f of x3 minus f of x2 divided by x3 minus x2, where what is f of x3? We have 350 minus 196. 350 minus 196 whole divided by x3. What is x3? 6, x2 5, which is equal to, again use numerator and denominator, 350 minus 196 divided by 6 minus 5, we get 154. We get 154. Next we have f of x3 comma x4, which is equal to f of x4 minus f of x3 whole divided by x4 minus x3, which is equal to, what is f of x4? We have 868, that is 868 minus 350 divided by x4, we have 8 minus 6, which is equal to, again numerator and denominator, 868 minus 350 divided by 8 minus 6, we get 259. We get 259. The next we have f of x4 comma x5, which is equal to f of x5 minus f of x4 whole divided by x5 minus x4. Again, what is f of x5? That is 1746 minus 868 whole divided by x5. I have 10 minus 2, which is equal to 1746 minus 868 divided by 10 minus 2. 10 minus, sorry, 10 minus 8, not 2, 10 minus 8. Sorry, 10 minus 8. We get 439. Why x4 is 8? Okay, this is our first divided difference. This is our first divided difference. Done? Yes. Highlight the first divided difference. This is our first divided difference. After first divided difference, I am going to consider this and represent second divided difference. That is second divided difference. Second divided difference represent f of, see, in the first divided difference, see, I am starting from f of x0 comma x1 to, it should end x4 comma x5, starting from x0 leading, that is first leading element from x0 to ending element or the variable x5. This is how we are going to represent. That is why, because we have starting interval from x0 ending at the interval x5. Similarly, starting interval x0 and ending interval should be x5. See, this is function of f of x, and this is first derivative divided difference, that is with respect to f of x0 comma x1. Second derivative divided difference is x0 comma x1 comma x2, which is equal to, that is this minus this, where f of x1 comma x2 minus f of x0 comma x1 whole divided by last element minus first element, that is x2 minus x0, which is equal to 100 minus 43 divided by x2. What is x2? We have 5 minus, what is x0? I have 2, which is equal to, that is 100 minus 43 divided by 5 minus 2, you get 19. We get 19. Next, f of x1 comma x2 comma x3. Again, here what we are going to do, this minus this, that is, see, f of x2 comma x3 minus f of x1 comma x2 whole divided by last element minus first element, that is x3 minus x1, which is equal to, what is our f of x2 comma x3? 154 minus 100 divided by x3, what is x3? 6. What is x1? We have 4. Let us subtract 154 minus 100 divided by 6 minus 4. We get 27. We get 27. Next, f of x2 comma x3 comma x4, which is equal to f of x3 comma x4 minus f of x2 comma x3 whole divided by last element minus first element, that is x4 minus x2, which is equal to, that is 259 minus, that is 259 minus 154 divided by, what is our x4? 8 minus, what is our x2? 5, which is equal to, again numerator and denominator, 259 minus 154 divided by 8 minus 5, 35. Next, the last f of x3 comma x4 comma x5. See, leading element x0 and ending interval x5. If it is completing x5, then we can conclude the last iteration, that is f of x4, that is this minus this. It is f of x4 comma x5 minus f of x3 comma x4 whole divided by last element minus first element, that is x5 minus x3, which is equal to 439 minus 259 whole divided by, what is our x5? 10. What is our x3? We have 6, which is equal to, see, 439 minus 259 divided by 10 minus 6, you get 45. We get 45. This completes second divided, this completes our second divided difference. Yes, the next last is third divided difference. Let us represent the third divided, see, the third divided difference. The third divided difference represent what? That is simple, f of x0 comma x1 comma x2 comma x3, which is equal to just subtracting this minus this, that is f of x1 comma x2 comma x3 minus f of x0 comma x1 comma x2 whole divided by last element minus first element, that is x3 minus x0. Yes, see, f of x done. Now that is 27 minus 19 divided by x3. What is the value of x3? 6 minus x0, 2, which is equal to, now let us do 27 minus 19 divided by 6 minus 2, you get 2, the value is 2. Done. Now similarly repeat the next, that is f of x1 x2 x3 x4, which is equal to f of, see, this minus this minus this, f of x2 comma x3 comma x4 minus f of x1 comma x2 comma x3 whole divided by last element minus first element, that is x4 minus x1, which is equal to 35 minus 27 whole divided by, what is our x4? We have 8, x1 I have 4. Let us simplify. See, the numerator and denominator, 35 minus 27 divided by 8 minus 4, you get again 2. The next we have f of x2 x3 x4 x5. See, leading interval is x0 and ending interval is x5. After this, that is again this minus this, f of x3 comma x4 comma x5 minus f of x2 x3 x4 whole divided by last element minus first element, that is x5 minus x2, which is equal to 45 minus 35 divided by, we have x5, what is our x5? 10. 10 minus x2 I have 5. See, again simplify, numerator and denominator, 45 minus 35 divided by 10 minus 5, you get again 2. Okay, done. See, third divided difference is done. See, if you look into the third divided difference, all the values are 2. Okay, whatever. See, if I go with respect to fourth divided difference, if I subtract 2 minus 2, I get 2 minus 2, 0. 0 by anything, I get 0. So, I am not supposed to consider the fourth divided difference. If you get any value in the any divided difference, same, for example, 2, 2, 2. You can stop here itself. There is no necessity of finding next divided difference. For in case you have got 3, 3, 3, you can stop. In case you have got 2, 2, 2, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. If the values are repeated, okay, if the divided difference are repeated, you can stop there itself, and there is no necessity of finding the next interval. Okay, done. Yes, after the third divided difference, we are going to represent Newton's divided difference formula. That is Newton's divided difference formula is given by, that is, f of x, which is equal to f of x naught plus x minus x naught into f of x naught comma x1. This is our first divided difference, plus x minus x naught into x minus x1 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2. This is our second divided difference. Next, x minus x naught into x minus x1 into x minus x2 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2 comma x3. This is our third divided difference. Till how many divided difference we have represented? Till there I need to represent the formula. After this, we are going to represent the what conditions. For example, that is x is the value whatever we are supposed to find, that is polynomial equation. So I am going to consider x as constant. Okay, done. Yes. Next, okay, let us represent x naught. X naught equal to, I have 2. Next, I have x1. I need x1, that is 4, comma. Next, I have x2, that is 5. Done. Till I need x2, that's it. So next is f of x naught. What does f of x naught represent? 10, comma, f of x naught comma x1, that is first divided difference, represent 43. F of x naught comma x1 comma x2, that is second divided difference, that is 19. And the last, f of x naught comma x1 comma x2 comma x3, that is third divided difference, equal to 2. Considering these values, I am going to simplify in the Newton's divided difference formula. I am going to find the polynomial function. Then yes, that is f of x, which is equal to, what is f of x naught? I have 10 plus x remains constant, x naught I have 2 into f of x naught comma x1, that is 43, plus x minus, what is x naught? Again I have 2 into x minus x1, what is x1? I have 4 into f of x naught comma x1 comma x2, I have 19, the second divided difference, plus third divided difference, x minus x naught, that is 2 into x minus 4 for next x minus 5. See, in this place the third divided difference value is 2. Now let us simplify. F of x, which is equal to 10 plus x into 43, 43x minus 2 into 43, use the calculator, 2 into 43, you get 86, minus 86 plus, now let us multiply this, x into x, x square, x into minus 4, minus 4x, minus 2 into x, minus 2x, minus into minus plus, 4 2s are 8 into 19, plus let us multiply these two, you get same, that is x square minus 4x minus 2x plus 8 into, let us multiply this, 2x minus 5 2s are 10. See, 2x 5 2s are 10. Done. Yes. The next step is f of x, which is equal to 10 plus 43x minus 86 plus x square minus 4x into minus 2x minus 6x plus 8 into 19 plus x square minus 6x plus 8 into 2x minus 10. Done. Now let us multiply f of x, which is equal to 10 plus 43x minus 86 plus, now 19 into x square, you get 19x square minus 6 into 19, 6 into 19, you get 114x, 114x plus 19 into 8, you get 152, 152. Done with this? Yes, completed. Now, similarly, repeat for this. X square into 2x square, that is 2x, 2x cube. Done. Now, minus into plus, minus 6 2s are 12, x into x square. Now, done. Now, plus into plus, plus 8 2s are 16x. Done. Yes. Now, repeat for 10. X square minus 10, minus 10 x square. Now, minus into minus plus 60x. Done. Plus into minus, minus 10 into, okay, 10 into 8, 80. Now let us represent f of x, which is equal to, now let us see which is the highest power. The highest power is 2x cube, that is 2x cube. Now let us go with this square term. Let us represent first 19, next we have minus 12, next we have minus 10, that is 19 minus 12 minus 10, we get minus 3x square, we get minus 3x square. Done with x. Now let us go with the x square. Now let us go with the x term. 43x 1 for 114x 16x 60x. Let us calculate, that is 43. Next I have minus 114. Next I have plus 16. I have plus 60, 60 and 16. You get 5. We get 5. That is 5x plus 5x. Done. We are done with the 5x. Now the last constant, just add the constant, that is 10, the empty, minus 86. Next I have plus 158. Next I have minus 80. Okay, we get, okay, let us add again, 10 minus 86 plus 158 minus 80. We get 4x. Does we have missed anything? 18,158. You need to get 4. 10 minus 86. Next we have 150. Okay, I think this is 18 into 8 into 19. You get, sorry, 8. This is 152. This is 152. Okay, done. Yes. Now let us add 10 minus 86 plus 152. Then we have minus 80. We get minus 4. We get minus 4. See, this was the condition which was the required. See, 19 into 8, you get 152. Okay, done. This and this. Therefore, this is the required solution, that is the required polynomial function of the given what interval, that is unequal interval, that is 2x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 4 is the polynomial equation of the given unequal interval. Whether this polynomial equation is correct or wrong, how to verify? Now let us see. First let us consider f of x, which is equal to 2x cube minus 3x square plus 5x minus 4. where f of okay, in now what we are supposed to do here, I am going to represent the interval. In this interval I can take any value of x corresponding to this value. I need to get the f of x value. Okay, done. Now let us take x4 itself. What is our x4? I have 8, that is 2 into 8 cube minus 3 into 8 square plus 5 into 8 minus 4, that is 2 into 8 cube minus 3 into 8 square plus 5 into 8 minus 4. You get 868. You get 868. If you need, let us go with the another one also. Let us do the 10th one also, that is f of 10, which is equal to 2 into 10 cube minus 3 into 10 square plus 5 into 10 minus 4. Again, just simplify. In place of 8, replace 10. Next, in place of 8, just replace 10. You get 1746. See, 1746. You can just verify. This is only the verification part where you can conclude that whatever we have found the value of polynomial function, that is f of x, satisfies the all of the values of interval, the unequal interval x, so that the corresponding function value will be the same. There is no, if this is correct, if they give any value corresponding to the value of x, you can represent and conclude the solution. First, let us take a recap. First, what we are supposed to do, we are supposed to understand whether the given tabular column is equal or unequal interval. If it is equal, we are going to solve with respect to what, forward or backward. Since it is unequal, we are going to consider Newton's divided difference interpolation formula. After this, now represent x and f of x naught. First, we are going to represent what, first divided difference. In first divided difference, we are going to subtract 96 minus 100, lower to upper, lower to upper, lower to upper, lower to upper. After simplifying, repeat the same, that is second divided difference. Okay, done, till you get from starting x naught to x5. After this, repeat for the third divided difference, starting interval to x naught and ending interval x5. Always remember, if you are getting the values in the divided difference same, stop there itself, because in the next interval, next divided difference, you get the values, every values as 0. There is no need of going with respect to another values. After this simplification, represent the formula, that is Newton divided difference formula. Represent the formula, define the condition whatever required, then simplify step by step. Here we have simplified step by step. Please be careful while simplifying in the calculator, so that there will be no mistakes. Okay, after simplification, go with term by term, that is highest power, square term, x term, then constant term, so that each and every condition will be satisfied. For any verification part, you can consider the value of x and represent in the polynomial equation. You will get this solution. If the solution satisfies the given interval, then we can conclude that f of x is a polynomial function of the given Newton general interpolation tabular column. Then this is the one of the most asked question in the VTU main examination in the year 2025. Okay, done. I hope you have understood each and every step of the Newton's divided difference problem. For more videos, please do like, share and subscribe. See you in the next video. Thank you.